Alrighty, everybody, let's go ahead and get the party started. Hello, hello, welcome back to the stream, to the channel. We're here. We're
queer.
We're hanging on by a thread, is what I was gonna say.
Full of existential fear.
It's full of it to the brim. I've got one person here in the Twitch chat. Hello, Flores, aka Flowers. I don't know if your username is familiar to me. It might be, but I also have a terrible memory. So if you're new, then welcome. Thanks for being here. If you're not new, then welcome back.
Has previously been subbed for a month.
Oh, you have? Wow, yeah. That's awesome. Thank you.
I can't believe the level of disrespect.
The level of disrespect I have for my chat is
your own chat.
My own, is unreal. The betrayal. I'm so sorry. Anyway, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and hello. Looks like no one quite yet on YouTube, but that's okay. Hi everyone, how's it going? It is Saturday. Oh, you've been following since the Infinity Train days. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
That goes back to the dang sandbox.
That really does. It really does. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I am eating my lunch right now because I haven't eaten yet. So forgive me for eating on camera, but
I don't forgive you. This is it. Our relationship is hanging on a thread, and now this is the last straw, I gotta say.
Flores, gifted sub or not, the fact that you were here to be gifted a sub in the first place still means something. So thank you. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How are you doing, chat? How are you doing, Tom? How's your it's been quite a fucking week, hasn't it? It's been
quite a week.
It's been quite a month. It's been quite a year. It's the start of 2025 and it's been insane.
Literally, 2025 began and we immediately were struck with massive levels of urban fire damage, followed up immediately by the death of one of the greatest artists in history. And everything just feels cursed now.
It really does. I keep like talking about the news like to my mom and stuff, and I keep telling her, I'm like, Mom, Donald Trump isn't even president yet, and all this shit has happened already.
I was not expecting David Lynch's death to hit me as hard as it has.
Yeah, I've been, literally my social media feed is like flooded with mourning for David Lynch. I personally have never engaged directly with his work. Twin Peaks has been on my list of things to watch for fucking ever, but obviously I have watched and engaged in a lot of things that have been influenced by his work. Yeah, because he's just such like a prolific like genre defining auteur. And so, like, you know, obviously I'm a huge Gravity Falls fan, and obviously that has huge inspiration from Twin Peaks. I don't know how much inspiration is there, but Buffy's gotta have some tangential inspiration as well, too.
Buffy was coming so hot off the success of Twin. Yeah, it was so immediate. I mean, I bet if you were to ask the writing staff, and dare I even say Joss Whedon himself, if you were to ask, the response would probably be affirmative. I'd have to guess. You know? It's like, I only know one famous director who doesn't like David Lynch, and he's a Hasbara, so he can fuck off.
Yeah.
Like David Lynch, a lot of people get attracted to David Lynch because, God, I mean, how do you even put it? It's like Robin Williams, right? Like Robin Williams, people didn't love Robin Williams because he was a great artist, which he was, right? People loved Robin Williams because Robin Williams made them feel like the world was better with him in it, right? Like you would see things that he'd said and done, and it would get to you in this way that was like, I'm glad this guy exists, and I'm glad that he's acting and making people laugh and making people cry. David Lynch is so unlike anyone else. He was an irreplaceable presence, both behind the camera and in front of it.
Yeah.
He was effortlessly funny. That's the thing. He was super funny in a way where he wasn't really trying. In a way that kind of obfuscated whether or not it actually was intentional. Like you could never really tell, you know.
Right.
There's this line in Eraserhead, which was his debut film in '77, which really like so clearly was him expressing his anxiety about being a father. Like that's what the movie is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the main character isn't even present for his child's birth because he's working at this factory. He has to work. And he comes home to this like shack, this dinky shack where they live, and the baby has been born. And like the kind of the plot of Eraserhead is that he has this child and it's not even a child, it's like a creature.
Right.
It's like this creature. It's not deformed, it's not human, it's just like a creature. And he comes home and his wife is like sobbing uncontrollably in the corner, and his mother-in-law is trying to console her. And then the second he walks through the door, and this character barely talks, by the way. I think he says like 3 words in the entire film.
Yeah.
And he walks through the door and he's like constantly got this like concerned look on his face. Jack Nance is the name of the actor. He's so good. He's got this look on his face, and they run up to him and they're sobbing, and the mother-in-law is saying, "It's your child too. It's your child too. You have to take care of it. It's your child too." And then his wife goes, "Mother, please. The doctors don't even know if it's a child." It's like so funny and so grim and like,
oh my goodness.
But like then you kind of start hearing the stories about how he behaved and how he was behind the camera, how he treated people. And that's when you really start to go like, I just love this guy. Like he cuts through the bullshit so much.
Right.
Like he's so immune to the failings of your average director because he was never Hollywood, you know. And
totally.
There's this wonderful story. I'm parroting this story from Patricia Arquette, who worked on a film with him. It was Lost Highway. And this is a story I learned from a great video by Maggie Mae Fish, which
she's great.
Everybody should go and watch. If you just typed in Maggie Mae Fish, David Lynch, you'd find a bunch of videos. It's specifically the one she did comparing Stanley Kubrick to David Lynch in terms of how they treated actors, because Stanley Kubrick famously treated them the Hitchcockian way, which is horribly, treated them like cattle, and David Lynch isn't like that. And you see a lot of interviews with David Lynch where he echoes this, where he's like, I don't think actors should be made to suffer to give you
wow, what a concept.
And he's talked before about how like Vincent van Gogh, it's such a wonderful outlook. Like Vincent van Gogh is typically lauded as the example for why you should suffer for your art, and he's like, no, Van Gogh had a miserable life and he painted because he loved it. It was like the thing he did to bring him joy in an otherwise miserable existence.
And I think Lynch even said too that like if Van Gogh had the opportunity to like be better and like take care of himself and like flourish, then like what kind of works of arts could we have seen from him, right? Like
exactly.
He was mentally well and like able to actually like, you know, peacefully engage in his artwork, right? Like yeah, I really admire that too, like that dispelling of the like tortured artist myth, right?
And Patricia Arquette worked on this movie, Lost Highway, and it is a very sexual film, which is why she chose to do it, right? Because Patricia Arquette had self-admittedly had a big issue with sex, because I believe she's also said on record she was abused, and it was a big issue for her, and she's like, as an actor, I need to get over this, and so she chose to do Lost Highway.
Yeah.
And when it came time to do the first scene where she had to be intimate, she starts to panic, right? And so David Lynch realizes something is wrong, and she explains the situation to him. And then she says, like, David Lynch, like, he looks at me and he says, okay. And he's like very understanding. He takes the actor, the man that she's meant to be in the scene with, he takes him away. And whatever it is he said to him behind the scenes, the man just got it when he came back. The other actor just understood perfectly when he came back.
Yeah.
And the rest of the scene went fine, like completely fine. And she was so much more comfortable. And I love that so much.
I love that. Yeah. I've heard so many.
He was his own intimacy coordinator before they were even a thing.
Yeah, no, for real. And that's honestly so big, because like there's so many horror stories you hear, and like I can even like think of, like Joss Whedon has been known to like do the opposite of that, right? Like really forces actors to do things that they're uncomfortable with to like their detriment, right? Like Yeah, I won't get into it, but yeah, it's
It
really
doesn't
sad.
it doesn't make the scene better. It's
Yeah,
like
it's really heartbreaking to know that like someone like David Lynch, who was so down to earth and so like
but that's the weird thing about it, is like he wasn't down to earth. He was anything but he was nice and kind. He was also terrifically weird.
I guess like empathetic is more the phrase I'm looking for, right? Like he actually like cared about other people. Um I've also been kind of saying this too, and this has been kind of like floating in my mind as all this has been going on, and as I've been reading like the articles and catching up on like all this stuff, because like I find this whole thing and his death very darkly poetic and like in a very depressing way, because like
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't necessarily directly engage with his works, but he's so prolific and he's so influential, and so much of his work has become so iconic that like I've seen it like out of context, right? So like there's like that what is the guy's name from Twin Peaks? Is it Dale Cooper, or is that
Dale Cooper,
Dale Cooper,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
There's like that clip of Dale Cooper who's talking about like love over fear and like that kind of stuff, right? And then of course there's like that really widespread quote of David Lynch in his show where he said like, about transphobia, right? He said like, fix your hearts or die, right? Like
Heart will die,
I
yeah.
love that. Fix your hearts or die is like the perfect thing to say to transphobes. And from what I understand of like David Lynch, he just seemed like a very like he understood humanity, right? Like both the horrors and the beauties of humanity. And like I guess like more specifically like in Americana, but like I think like a lot of that is pretty widely applicable, right?
Yeah.
And it's so depressing to me that someone who like created this like very human art, right? And who you could even describe as being a very like humanist person has succumbed in this way. And what I mean by in this way is, it's pretty widely known that he was a very avid smoker and he had like his lung issues, and there was discussions of how over the past several years, due to the negligence of the handling of the pandemic of COVID, and how essentially everyone, right, especially in these recent couple of years, has been talking about the pandemic in the past tense and are kind of just like in the state of denial that it's over. And I believe it was said that David Lynch, because of his disability, because of his lung issues, he like essentially isolated himself for these past several years because he didn't want to contract COVID, right? And it's really depressing the way that like someone who is so engaged in humanity was like betrayed by humanity in this way, of like the entire world essentially saying like, yeah, we don't care about disabled people, we don't care about anyone but ourselves, right? Like this wearing a mask is inconvenient, I'm not going to do it. And so like there's that aspect of it that's like extremely sad, like the abandonment that he experienced by society, by humanity, is really depressing. And then of course, right, like we talked about the LA fires last week, and of course the
Which couldn't have
situation is
helped.
still ongoing, and of course the air quality and the smoke inhalation. Like I read one article that said that like that's what exacerbated David Lynch's condition, and of course we're never going to know like exactly, right, like one to one what caused his death, but we have to imagine, right, that the air quality and the conditions there didn't help, like you just said, right? It was not and it probably caused a lot of people a lot of pain, right? Not just David Lynch, but a lot of people who are disabled. And there's also the connection, right, of AI and ChatGPT, and the fact that one ChatGPT inquiry costs 10 times the amount of energy as a Google search, and the fact that these data houses and servers have to be maintained with tons of water, just an exorbitant amount of water and cooling and resources that are needed to maintain these systems, and the fact that there was a water shortage when dealing with the wildfires, right? And I just find like this thread this thread really stood out to me, right? Of like AI being this technology that's like very anti-human in a lot of ways, right? Like fuck artists, fuck writers, fuck performers. We're gonna just use AI to replace all of them, and who cares if it's literally burning down the planet, right? Because our convenience, our profit, our marketability is in the short term more important than any of that, right? And there's this thread of like this anti-human sentiment being the cause of these climate disasters, which is then in turn being the cause of the death of one of the most prolific humanist auteurs of the past century. And I feel like if this is the tone that we're starting the year off, like where are we gonna go from here is like really like my fears right now, because it's like all of this is connected in my eyes, right? Like the kind of sentiments and the kind of like uh values, right, that our society is kind of prioritizing. And I don't know what to make of it. This is just sort of stuff that has been floating in my head as I've been like reading all these articles and kind of connecting all these dots. But it's just heartbreaking, and it's really scary. I don't really know how to navigate it.
It's very it's a real cultural miasma.
For
But
sure.
I think I wanna take just a little moment to kind of celebrate
Yeah.
his work. And I uh, he's made a lot of different kinds of movies. Obviously, he's very, very, very well known for his surrealist works, which I love. And I think a lot of people consider Mulholland Drive to be his great, in terms of film at least, his great masterpiece. Out of his surrealist works, Eraserhead will always be my favorite. There's something sooty about it. I don't know how to describe it. It's so grimy, and Jack Nance was also like such a unique on-screen presence. And Twin Peaks is inimitable. It's terrific.
Yeah.
And everybody should see Twin Peaks. But I managed to get one of our mutual friends. I was saying off stream, I managed to get one of our mutual friends who normally would never touch this kind of stuff to watch a David Lynch film called The Straight Story, which is also one of my favorite films of all time. It's just beautiful. And it's so like David Lynch made 3 curveball movies in his career, for better or worse. The first being The Elephant Man, which is a biopic based on Joseph Merrick, known by the derogatory moniker The Elephant Man because he had a severe deformity, and who obviously he got that job because Mel Brooks, right, guy who made Blazing Saddles, was producing it. And he watched Eraserhead in '77, his directorial debut, and was like, "This is the guy, right?"
Right.
So they got David Lynch to do it, and like David Lynch just connected with it. He connected with the material. He connected so perfectly. There's the moment when Anthony Hopkins sees him for the first time, and it just like holds on his face, and he just cries, and it's like he's so moved by the suffering of this man, and it's God, it gets you. It really. A brilliant movie, beautiful film, terrific world building in terms of the period aspect of it. But really, it is a straightforward drama. It has like maybe one scene in it that's kind of surrealist. I'd compare it to the dancing pink elephants from Dumbo, kind of like that. There's, if you've seen the movie, anyone who may be watching, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And then after that, he did the first adaptation of Dune, and I will die on the hill that it is better than the new ones. I don't care what anyone says. The new ones are boring. They are boring as shit. They are boring as sin. They are empty and bland. And the original Dune film, I think it was made in like 1980. It was clunky and messy, but God damn it, it had spirit and style, and it was so weird. And you're never bored watching it, right?
Right.
Like, it's so weird and fascinating, and just like the creative choices. Sting in a codpiece. Oh my God. And then the other one came later. I think it was like late 80s, early 90s, called The Straight Story. And The Straight Story, like The Elephant Man, is based on a real story of a disabled man who doesn't have a driver's license, and he discovers that his estranged brother is very, very sick. And so he decides to travel across the country by lawnmower to see him, because it's like the only way he can, and it's like such a bizarre story, but like it really demonstrated how good David Lynch was with actors and with just guiding such a gentle, such a beautiful story. And like the movie is just a series of vignettes, really. It's this man meeting people along the way, and like like him, it really cuts through the bullshit. It cuts through all the veneers of everything, and it just captures this distinct humanity in people. And it's terrific. It's a terrific film. I think if Flores, if you haven't seen David Lynch and you wanted like an easy one to start with, The Straight Story is absolutely the one to start with. It's so gentle and so beautiful, and it will make you cry. It will. Like there's, no doubt about it. But like at the end of the day, I woke up the day after, and I don't know how to explain it, but the world just felt like it wasn't as bright anymore.
Yeah.
Without him in it. But
I feel that, yeah.
I don't think he would want people to feel that way. I think he would want people to feel like it was, in one of his weather reports, he says, like, no matter what the weather's like, I hope that it's golden sunshine and beautiful blue skies inside.
Yeah.
Wherever you go.
For sure.
And I think that's what he'd want.
Yeah, absolutely. I also saw that I think Twin Peaks, like they put it on some like free streaming platform recently. I think like after David Lynch passed away. So I think like there's no excuse anymore. Like I really want to watch Twin Peaks. I'll probably start watching that soon. And
yeah, it's on Paramount Plus for free now.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so
it's really so good. We got to watch that. We have to watch that together.
Yeah.
I love Twin Peaks so much.
Yeah, it's I've heard nothing but good things, and it's been on my list for ages. I mean, ever since I've been a Gravity Falls fan, I've wanted to watch Twin Peaks, right? I mean, yeah. Anyway, was there anything else we wanted to talk about before we get into the game?
We can get started on the game, and I'll tell you about this puppo that I saw as we do so. But before we do that, we're going to want to make sure that we've got all of our graphics set up, because we want to get. I think we got the green gem, the green key. So we'll want to put that in there.
Do you know the page count?
Yes, I will tell you in a moment. Okay. Pages, we haven't had any new ones because we beat the boss last time. We didn't do any pages. And deaths, you're at 106.
Yay!
Hooray! So while you're getting that set up, I'm going to talk about this puppo that I saw.
Okay. Also, Magical is in the chat. Hello,
Magical! Hello. You missed us talking about David Lynch, but you're just in time for me to tell you about this amazing dog that I saw. It's very important news. So if you're anything like me and you just love dogs, like every time a dog appears, that it completely consumes your attention for the moment that it's within your view. I have a particular love, a particular soft spot, I don't know about you, for really old people who have really old dogs. And they've clearly owned this dog for many, many, many years. And now they're slow and they're old, but they're slow and they're old together. It brings me joy. But I was walking, as you can see, I've had a haircut. And I was walking on my way to the hairdresser, and I see this guy walking out of a driveway. And I don't know what the terrain is like where you're at, but in Plymouth, where I am, it's all very hilly, like lots of little micro hills. So a lot of houses are built on hills. And so you'll have driveways, which are just these like really steep inclines. And this guy was walking out of his driveway with this tiny old Jack Russell, this little old thing. And it clearly was arthritic because it was moving in that arthritic way, and it was moving very slowly up this hill, as hard as it could, as fast as its little leggies would carry it, which was not very fast. It was like a snail's pace, just like splodging up this hill. And he's like encouraging him, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And he's standing there waiting patiently for this little puppo to climb the hill. And I saw this dog, and I immediately thought to myself, if any ill will befell this creature, I would demolish all of its enemies. That would be it. for them. If anyone ever touched that dog if anyone so much as startled that dog, it'd be over for them by my blade.
That's excellent.
And I loved that dog, and I'm still thinking about that. The best thing is that, like, they finished their walk around the block by the time I was walking back from my haircut. and this thing was still splodging along real slow, and I'm like...
That's very excellent.
Sweet child.
Okay.
Sweet child.
I don't know why... Oh, God.
What is happening?
What is happening?
Okay, also, I just want it to be known that Dan Smith from Bastille typed up a really long, thought-out message about David Lynch as well.
Oh, I love him. He's a great dude.
With a picture of them together, and it turns out he loves David. Everybody loves David Lynch except Quentin Tarantino, and Quentin Tarantino's a Zionist, so what do we care what he thinks?
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, I do. I love Dan Bastille. He's a great artist, and
that's his name, Dan Bastille.
Dan Bastille. That's what I call him.
To be fair, it's more interesting than Dan Smith, which is like the most basic name.
It really is. What is that like joke about how like the two ends of the spectrum for English names are like Dan Smith and like Benedict Cumberbatch?
God, it's true. It's like it depends on where you come from.
Right?
I can tell you one worse than Benedict Cumberbatch, though.
Is there a worse one?
There is a worse one, and it is the man named Drummond Moneykoots.
That cannot be real.
It's real, and unfortunately, he is the love child of two very, very powerful, like dynasties.
Oh my god!
Including the Coots dynasty from the Coots Bank, which is one of those really exclusive banks for rich people.
Oh my god!
Like his first surname is Money.
That's like a fucking like children's book villain.
He literally sounds like a character from a Spyro game.
Right? Oh my god, that's so funny.
But unfortunately, he is real. I'm sorry to say.
Oh gosh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, your name is definitely closer to the Dan Smith end of the spectrum.
But my name isn't English.
That's true.
I mean, Tom is... I don't know the etymology of the name Tom, but Nell is not an English name. There are not that many Nells in England. Magical, I'm really sorry, but Drummond Moneykoots is a real name. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
He's a magician.
Wow.
I look at this guy, I'm like, how is this guy real? I hate him.
That's hilarious. Okay, that took me way too long to figure out how to update that graphic, but we did it.
Fine.
We got there. We got there eventually.
We made it to the quarry.
We made it to the quarry. We're here.
We're queer, and we're full of existential fear.
I'm full of fear in this place, honestly, because it is pretty terrifying. I do love the backgrounds and like the stuff that's going on down here. Like, it's very cool. Looks like we still have a tiny bit of lag, but hopefully it's not.
It will be easier when you're outside of the big area with the big background.
Yeah.
And also your laptop is suffering. Give him a little poke. Don't forget that you can whip the gunmen.
Yeah.
And try not to get too close to the things that are gonna cause you harm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because unfortunately they do cause you harm. And I consider that rude. Magical, the worst thing is that he didn't pick that one. Like, that was not a magician name that he picked. That's just his name. That's his real name, okay? His real birth name is Drummond Moneykoots. And I'm really sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this.
His God-given Christian name.
Seriously, I'm gonna Google him and I'm gonna find out what his like full name is, middle names and all. And I'm sorry for the news that I have to bear to all of you today. It's cruel. Cruel world we live in, where Drummond Moneykoots is a
real person.
is a real man, and he's awful. You take like literally one look at him, it's like, God, I hate this man. God, I hate this. I'm gonna read you this the first sentence of his Wikipedia page. Makes me so mad. Drummond Moneycoots, born 1986, is an English magician and the heir apparent to the Latimer barony. Oh, I hate that.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
What's new? I need to make sure.
Ooh, I found a item.
Oh, is that for stamina? I think it is. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I lied.
It's a leaf.
Make like a tree and leaf.
Where am I supposed to go?
I actually cannot find his middle names. Oh, he went to Eton. God, I hate him. I can't find his middle names, but I can tell you that his real, honest to God, real name is Drummond Moneycoots. And if that doesn't make you mad...
Oh god.
I don't know what does.
There we go. Okay. Is
magical...
Okay.
Magical, that is exactly what it means. That is what it means, and I'm sorry. Did you die?
No. Oh god.
Okay, cool.
Oh god.
We summoned him. We spoke too soon and we summoned him.
I know.
Don't forget you can still whip him from up there.
Okay. Well, I ran away because I got scared. Ooh, I found another secret.
Orion secret?
I got some freaking veg.
A Victoria secret? I like how you see a fruit that's very obviously meant to be a strawberry and you go, I got some veg.
It looks like a radish.
I think you should get your eyes checked.
Oh yeah, blow yourself up, bitch.
Oh my god, he really did blow himself up.
Oh, that guy blew himself up too.
They're literally so rude. They're a bunch of rude Michaels.
First we had Jimmy's, then we have Daniel's, now we have rude Michaels.
These are the rudest Michaels, but they are really cute, so they get a pass.
They are cute, I know. Why are they so cute?
So cute. You know, sometimes in this life, God gives his cutest Michaels to his strongest soldiers.
Whatever that means.
You know what it means. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Magical, I will apologize for my country's sins until the day I die. And if those sins include the existence of a man called Drummond Moneycoots, the career magician who's in line to be a baron, then I will. I will apologize. Someone has to. Lord knows he won't.
Oh, wait. I opened this shortcut last time, didn't I?
You did, and you forgot about it, but that's fine because I forgot about it too.
It's fine. Okay, where am I supposed to go? I know that there. I think I am supposed to go up because I don't. This looks like a dead end.
That's funny because it is a dead end.
All right. Well, I will probably die soon, but that's okay because now we remember we have a shortcut.
Maybe you should heal.
Maybe.
Floris, Tunic is available for PC, and we're playing it on PC right now. And I have it on PC, and I love it on PC. And it's really good. And it's not that expensive at full price, either. It is literally one of my favorite games. You can expect me to make a video about it in the future. I wouldn't necessarily say near future, because making videos takes me ages, because I like to make them long these days. But, you know, go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Okay, I got a little, looks like a shield card. Okay, where do we go from here? Am I dumb? Where am I supposed to go?
First of all, yes. Second of all, I don't actually know, but obviously not in that direction because that's a dead end. You want to go, sort of north from here, but obviously,
okay, well,
running into the dead end.
I just thought I would go back and forth like 4 more times just to make sure there's nothing there. Okay, we have to go past the ugly. Okay, where? How do I get past you?
Have you considered not walking into the area of effect of this big gem that's like sapping your health?
Okay, but like, where else am I supposed to go?
See, the thing that I don't understand about you is this like strange tendency you have to like keep walking in the direction of a wall you can't walk through as though it's gonna fix it.
Sometimes I walk and there's like a little hidden pathway that I didn't see, and like, I don't know. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go.
I regret letting you play a game.
See, the thing you need to know about me is I'm dumb.
I don't specifically remember where you have to go either. I'd have to look at the map. But like, do you see that like bridge above you? The broken bridge?
Maybe.
You want to get to there, right? Where they're mining. You want to get up to there. That will lead you to the complex, where at the end of the complex you're going to get a card, and that card is basically going to make it so that you are immune to the purple goop that saps your health. That's what you want to do in this life. You'll see there's some stairs there above you. Can you see them? You can't access them from where you are, but can you see those stairs?
Yeah, I can see the stairs.
So I think you can actually enter this building. I think there may be like a door somewhere, like a thing that you're not going into that will get you up that building.
Okay.
So have a look around. Because I can't see very well either because your screen is flashing. I think this is going to sound crazy, but if you just go back to where you were, I'm going to do my best to communicate with you.
Okay.
Okay, or don't. Can you whip to a new location? That is a good point. You do still have your whip, so there may be a whippable location. Why do you keep going in the opposite direction to the direction I told you to go in?
You told me to go back to where I was.
No, I meant go back to where you were a moment ago.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna make me piss myself. Live on stream.
Listen.
You're gonna turn me into a real Drummond money coots.
Where the fuck am I supposed to go?
Go back to where you were. I wanna try something because I don't know if it's like a door or not, or just like a crevice because I can't really see because the screen is flashing.
It's hard for me to see too. Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go.
I feel like you should fix your gamma settings.
Okay, I'm here.
Found a thing to get to? So do you see there's like a crevice? So if you go, do you see there's like a, how do I explain this? Do you see there's like a crevice in the wall below the stairs, like the upper platform of the stairs?
Like here? Oh, there's something here. Oh, I got a little guy.
So we got one of those. That's good. Is there anything else here? Any other little thingies you can go into?
Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go here? Is this the way? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That was where I was trying to direct you.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, there we go.
It's kind of hard to see from where I'm at. I think you might need to fix your gamma settings so that the spaces are more visible.
Yeah.
Guy with gun points at you and you're immediately like, nope.
Nope. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Okay,
I'm not bringing a sword to a gunfight.
Is there any secrets here or anything?
Any Ryan secrets?
Oh, there's something.
Did you die? Have you died yet?
I haven't died.
Oh my god. That's crazy. You're going to die real soon.
I am. I'm probably going to die in like 2 seconds here. Okay. Oh, wait. There's something here. There's something here. Money.
Never.
Ah, get away. Get away.
Never invited a boopy doop and a schmoopy doop to the same party.
Okay.
Do you guys remember when Rick and Morty was funny?
Way back in the old days.
Way back. Season 1 and 2 were like absolutely peak television, and then they kept going. I honestly don't know who's still watching that show.
I
Clearly a lot
died.
of people. Okay. 107 deaths. But at least you know where you're going this time.
Yeah.
Drummond Moneykoots would be proud.
God.
How wrong do you have to go in life to make Drummond Moneykoots proud?
Right.
What do you have to do? How do you have to debase yourself to please that man? I just look at him, I'm like, I don't like you. Can't trust a man with the name Moneykoots.
Yeah, truly.
Oh, you're on your way.
We're on our way.
I would just like, if you can maybe run around the other side and just avoid the guy with the gun without even aggroing him.
Oh! He shot me.
Attempts were made.
Attempts were made.
If I were you, I would... Oh, you've already done it.
Get fucked. Okay. Okay, we know where we're going.
So cute.
They are very cute.
They're just little guys. When you meet the boss of this area, you will not find him so cute. You will find him less cute. You will look at him and you'll be like, I don't like you. I'm not vibing with you. Now, the bad news is you can't get to that. That healing point, it's there to tease you and you can't get to it.
Great.
Yeah, fucking get him.
Get fucked. Okay, there we go. We survived.
That was a good dodge.
We did it. Okay, so I can't get to that save point.
You can just go around and you can enter that building, and that's where we want to be.
That's where we want to be, but I do also see a ladder to the right here.
You could check out the ladder.
And I am curious.
You are Quinn Curious. Who remembers Quinn Curio?
I don't know who that is at all.
Quinn Curio, like, casually came along and, like, suddenly... and, like, made a handful of really popular video essays that, like, shot her to a ridiculous level of YouTube popularity in such a short time, and then she just disappeared off the face of the earth. And occasionally comes back to stream, but she hasn't uploaded a video essay in years.
That is, like, quite literally just like me.
But she was, like crazy levels of...
Yeah.
Let me just have a look. Like, I remember her just, like, suddenly coming out the gate and just like, oh, she's really popular now. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, that was not me. I was only marginally niche popular for, like, the nerds who liked Infinity Train.
Her last video, which was published 3 years ago, has 5 million views.
Damn.
Her first video, like literally her first ever video that she posted about animation community critics, has 1.4 million views. It was like literally out of the gate. Huge.
That's cool.
And she just fucking disappeared. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Her least viewed video has 347,000 views on it.
Wow.
And I'm like, what are you doing, girl? Where did you go?
Where did you go? I know.
When the world needed you most, you vanished.
Okay.
Why do people do this? They attain a level of internet fame that some people would dream of, and then they just leave.
I don't know. Okay, where am I supposed to go?
I'm into the building.
I'm in the building.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was on another screen. You do have to kind of go through, I'm afraid.
I'm about to get shot.
This is a tough area of the game, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a tough area of the game. But it'll be way easier when you've done it. You are a coward and a swindler.
I literally pressed the wrong button. I meant to dodge when I whipped him.
That sounds kinky.
Ah!
That was embarrassing.
Both of those were embarrassing. Ah, why am I getting hit?
Because they're shooting you with a... What do you mean?
Okay, there we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We did it.
To be honest with you, this is a good place to just like run through and ignore them the best you can. This is like one of the worst runbacks in the game before you get another save point.
Yeah.
So I would just like, you don't have to fight all of these. They're not going to follow you into the building once you get there, and they will eventually lose aggro, so just ignore them. We did it. We did it. Look at him, he's stuck. He doesn't friggin' know what he's doing. What a loser. Leave a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man. In case
God damn
he
it.
comes to town. See, this is why you gotta just ignore them and run.
Yeah, let me try just running past him.
Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down. Have you considered dodge rolling when the bolt is about to hit you? I feel like that would be helpful.
That might be helpful.
Climb, baby, climb. See, when somebody tries to shoot you, just run. Problem solved. Run and dodge roll. Yeah, stun their asses. Use poisonous gases and poison their asses. You can do it, I believe at you.
I got shot once. It's okay.
You got shot one time, but that's fine. See, now they're just going to lose interest. They're going to be like, I don't want to go in there. That's probably fine. We don't have to go in there, do we?
It's fine.
My favorite streamers acknowledged Dirtman, and that brought me joy. I was like, yeah, Dirtman acknowledged.
Dirtman mentioned.
Living in the good timeline where Drawfee know what Dirtman is.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, it makes sense. It seems like exactly the kind of thing that Jacob
Their
would
kind
be
of
into.
humor, yeah. Jacob
got the lyrics wrong, so I am going to be approaching him with my lawyers, with my legal team.
Ouch.
Getting lyrics wrong is no joke. Don't do it. If I catch you doing it, that'll be it. I'm gonna sue you. That's that.
Okay, we're alive. Oh god.
I live in this permanent state of fear that I made a video about the art of a show that I love, which currently has like 100,000 views. Which means that there's like a non-zero chance that Jacob Drawfee has seen it.
Fuck! Sorry.
Did they get you?
They got
There's
me.
a
There was one Michael remaining that got me.
You're doing pretty well against these Michaels though. This is a tough area of the game. It's a real gauntlet.
Yeah.
There is a non-zero chance that Jacob Drawfee has seen that video and has seen that I diss him. I live in fear of that. On one hand, I would love it if he had seen it. On the other hand, I feel like I'd have some explaining to do. I swear I didn't go into it with the intention of razzing him.
I mean, I feel like your comment on him wasn't even that, like... It was just sort of like, oh, you kind of said something a little wrong. It was, like, not even really that serious.
it wasn't even aimed at him specifically. It's just that like I happened to watch that video as I was editing my own,
Yeah.
or I was editing the script, and I realized like, oh, that would be the perfect clip to put in there because it really demonstrates exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
And then when I got to like editing it, I was like, wow, I talk about this in like a really snooty way, like it comes across as so condescending.
I don't think it did, but I can understand if someone is going to try to interpret it in bad faith. Like I can see someone trying to make that argument, but I don't think it was, honestly.
I hope it doesn't. I wish Drawfee would get like a PO box because I have so many things that I want to send to them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because Jacob makes music now, and I would love to put his music on a cassette and send it to him. I feel like that would be a really fun bit of like fan content.
That'd be cool. Somehow I survived that.
It's because you're a pro. It's because you're a pro gamer.
Okay, now how do I get? Oh, there we go. I was like,
you
how do I get up? And then I just take the stairs.
You took a deep slurp of your gaming juice.
I got through that entire thing without taking a potion, but my health is also like very low. Yeah.
But you did take a long, deep slurp of gamer juice, of your gaming juice, and it's warm and it's nourishing, and it feels thick.
It's true.
In your tummy. Gaming juice sounds a lot like cum, actually.
Stop. Oh my
Have you taken your nightly gaming juice? Oh.
I got another... I don't know what
there
card
it
this is.
I do. That is the gas mask.
Oh.
And if you equip it, you will see what it does.
Let's equip. Beautiful. Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna... Oh, I can see it! He's wearing it!
Isn't it great?
Oh, he's so cute!
You're just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy in a gas mask.
And what a curious little shrine that is.
Here lies the hero.
I wonder if that'll be relevant later in the game.
He kind of looked like me.
Can you climb that ladder, or is that one of those ladders that's like elevated off the ground?
It might be elevated. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can't get it. Yeah.
Oh, that's very sexual. Now you can sup upon your gaming juice in peace.
Slurp, slurp.
Am I the worst person of all time?
You're in the
Sometimes
top.
I wonder.
You're in the top 5, I think.
Ah, shit. Number 1, Elon Musk. Number 2, Donald Trump. Number 3, Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my god.
Number 4, Warren Buffett. Number 5, Tom Nell. And it's like, why is this random guy from Plymouth, England, on the list of the worst people of all time? It's like, well, you see, he once said the sentence, "Sup upon your gaming juice."
And then he called it cum.
And then he called it cum, and that was we didn't love that.
We really did not like that.
That was whack, to be honest. Now you've actually partially explored this area before, but now you can go deeper because you've got the gas mask.
Yeah. Neat.
Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dead man.
In case he
comes to town. Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the dead man, so he won't take me down
to his lair.
Love that guy. He's so weird.
Deep under the mountains, underground.
It's the way he it's the way he's got like the other person in the video who's like responding to us.
Yeah.
And he turns to the camera and goes, "What are you talking about?"
Okay, there's got to be a secret here.
And the way it occasionally cuts to the dirt man, and it's just like a weird looking guy in a cowboy hat.
I've seen some like it's just a fucking secret. It's a secret shortcut.
It's a Ryan Seacrest.
I saw some people like duetting his original video with like their own like verses that they've added on, and it's so good. Some of them are really creative.
Do you remember that time that Jazzy Mew duetted with that girl who did the "Please Don't Text Me When You're Drunk" song? And she responded to every duet except for his.
I did not see that. That's really funny.
Yeah, you did. It was like one of the first things I ever sent you. It's the like why do scientists give pharmaceutical products such boring names?
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Astroprocyclopropylane when they could call it something like schmomp.
That's right.
Schmomp. This is my application to the scientists. Stop giving drugs such boring names when you could literally call them anything.
I remember this now, yes.
I want to walk into a chemist and pick up a prescription of 10 milligrams of Grunky Scripples. Grunky Scripples. I love that little weirdo. Ooh, defense. You're going to need that against the next boss.
Ooh.
The next boss is nasty. I think he's easier than... I do believe he's easier than the librarian. He is hard, though. It's a tough boss. Have you considered going down the ladders and attacking them instead of doing this thing that you're doing, which is clearly not working?
Well, I died.
See,
got me when I was on the fucking ladder. That's cheap.
The problem with that is that you died when you should have not died. The pro gamer move would have been to not die.
Oh, okay.
And the impression I'm getting is that you failed in that instance to sup upon the nourishing juice.
Oh, I'm not getting fucked by the goop.
You're not getting fucked by the goop now. And don't forget to use the shortcut that you just unlocked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where was that shortcut?
That was up on the snowy mountain.
So it was up?
Keep going in the direction you're going in, actually.
Ouch.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Ouch! Leave me alone.
You are currently failing to sup upon the nourishing gaming juice that you've been provided by the universe. And personally, I'm not here for that. I think that's cowardly of you, and I think it's pathetic. And I think you owe us better. I think you owe yourself better. And I don't care who knows it. I don't care if that's a hot take. I'm saying it. You know?
Ha! I dropped him into the goop.
You dropped him. Blasted his ass.
Ouch.
Sometimes I get the impression that some of these people actually failed to leave a little dirt under their pillow for the dirt man. And one of these days, it's going to take him... Wait, is this the dirt man's lair underground?
Oh, it might be.
Dude, it's the... Oh my god.
It's where he keeps his dirt.
The boss of this domain is the dirt
man.
We've literally blown this wide open.
Okay.
We've blown it wide open. We've given it an enema.
Oh god.
I continue to be the worst person of all time.
Go down the stairs. Thank you.
Why are you like this? I'm just like watching you clown around. Maybe you need to fix your heart and die. Or die. That quote literally goes so hard, it's unreal.
It's so good. It's so iconic.
It's the bit that precedes it as well. I told your colleagues, those clown comics.
Yes.
To fix their hearts or die. It's great.
Iconic.
Twin Peaks The Return is amazing. It's all amazing. I love Twin Peaks. Rest in peace, Mr. Lynch.
Rest in peace.
He will walk with us in dreams.
You will be missed.
He also had an amazing cameo playing John Ford in a Spielberg film called The Fabelmans. And he's terrific in that. He's so funny.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember what he says. He's talking about shooting a sunset. And he's like, if you put the sunset at the top of the frame, that's interesting. If you put the sunset at the bottom of the frame, that's interesting. If you put it in the middle of the frame, it's boring as shit. I love that. I think that's so great.
Okay, this is so where the shortcut is. Where does this go?
Oh, secret door. Yes, I remember now. It pops you out behind those boxes.
That's where it is. Okay, we have to remember that for next time.
That is so based. Base department. Hello, base department. Okay, that was cringe. Somebody needs to send me to jail, to be honest. I don't deserve freedom. These guys are so aggressive.
They really are.
But they've got floofy tails, and I'm a big fan of that, to be honest. There's a chest up there.
Oh, there was? Where?
Yeah. Go north.
Oh, right there.
They got floofy tails, so I forgive them. All and any sins they've committed, I forgive. The boss doesn't even have a tail, I don't think. He's just a big asshole.
Oh, wow.
He's pretty thick, though, so he does have a big butt. He has been supping upon the nourishment of gaming juice, and has made him thick and powerful, and given him powerful gluteus.
Oh my god. Have I talked about how I've been going to the gym for the past couple of months?
Who the fuck is Jim?
I do know someone named Jim, but I'm talking about...
Why are you going to him?
I got some bluebies.
Yeah. Has the gym been good? Has it been treating you well?
I think so. I've been working out like 2 to 3 times a week, and
are you swole?
I'm getting there. I'm getting swole. The thing I think that's keeping me from like really making progress though is that like I have been making changes to my diet, but not like too significant, you know. I'm like, I still kind of eat like crap. So that's the thing that really holds me back. But no, I've been like doing well. I've been like getting a bit of strength, getting a bit of muscles. And you were saying glutes, and that just reminded me that yesterday I did leg day yesterday.
But did you remember to sup upon the nourishing juice of gaming? Because if you didn't...
Well, that's what I'm doing now.
I hear it. Did you get your gamer sups? These little guys are so rude.
They really are.
But they're so fucking cute, and I love them. Look at them congregating around you.
I know!
Head. They're like, hey, get down here, damn it.
You fucker. Okay, there we go.
Scuttling around.
Okay, if I go down this, it looks like I won't be able to get back up.
That's fine. It's where you want to go. Okay. You want to go down and deeper. Because you're trying to get into the quarry itself.
I pressed the wrong button. Oops.
Just ignore him. Just ignore him.
Okay. Well, he's gonna shoot at me.
Well, then just run. Run and roll if need be. Look how much dirt there is here. You seriously gonna look me in the eye and tell me that this place doesn't belong to that man?
For anyone who hasn't seen that video, they're gonna be so confused. What is his name again? It's like Carlson something or something.
It's Carter Vale.
Carter Vale. That's what it is. That's what it is.
And he's a beautiful man.
He really is. Like, why is he so handsome?
I don't know.
Like, it should be illegal.
Because he remembers every night to put a little dirt under his pillow, and the dirt man bestows him with beauty.
Oh, that makes sense.
With beauty. I only sometimes remember to put dirt under my pillow. Unfortunately. Somebody in my Discord server just said Fargo Season 3 is the best season, and that is incredibly based, and they are right.
Where do we go from here? Oh god, I'm gonna die. Okay.
Oh my god. This is very disappointing performance, Jimothy.
Listen.
Very disappointing performance. And the council's not gonna love this.
Oh, they're gonna follow me down here, aren't they?
They can try. They might get a little stuck.
I'm getting stuck. I died.
I think that was incredibly funny. That was really pathetic.
That was really funny. Maybe I should just kill them.
Maybe you should just die. Let the white take you. Do you know what I'm saying?
God, stop shooting me, you fucking bitch.
You'll get it. I believe in you.
All right. I like the little sounds they make too. They're very chirpy.
They're just little guys. Like you. Just like you. I've been slightly obsessed with this lady on Facebook called the Pasta Queen. And she's just like a very beautiful Italian mommy. She's cooking videos. And she's like really loud and passionate, and I love that.
Nice.
And
there's
I
a
just
chest down there that I don't know how to get to.
Have you considered praying?
He threw a bomb at me.
That is literally so rude.
It's so just like bad manners.
That is literally... I mean, what do you even do? I mean, there's kids these days, you know. Seriously. They don't want to work. No one wants to work anymore. All women born after 1996 do is charge their phones, be bisexual, throw bomb at you, eat hot chip and lie.
Truly.
That is a legendary tweet. Oh, bye.
Look at these guys doing a little shuffle. They're like doing a little dance.
They're so excited to kill you, and I think that's very cute.
I'm literally just like throwing them off the cliff.
You're just like glitching them out of existence, and I think that's so funny.
It's beautiful.
You're just like, bye.
Okay, where are we supposed to go?
Keep on going down. You've gone in the wrong direction. You want to go across the bridge, you want to go down the ladders, and you want to keep going down. Try not to die this time. That's my top tip to you, my hot tip. Do you know a shop that I'm really glad we don't have in England is Hot Topic? Because I don't even want to think about the kinds of people I would meet.
Oh God.
I went to school with the kinds of people who would have loved Hot Topic, and I hated all of them.
I was the kind of person who loved Hot Topic back in the day.
I don't think we can be friends anymore. I think this is it. Live on stream. I'm gonna leave the call and you'll never hear from me again.
Rip.
Blib and blip.
Why can't I whip that guy?
Why do you want to whip him so bad?
Because he looks very hot in his mask and...
Ma'am, that's a dog? What is that from?
I don't remember.
Is that from like a TikTok? Mom, that's a dog?
Maybe.
I know I heard it somewhere. Mom, that's a dog.
Okay, this guy's gonna kill me as soon as I get on this ladder.
I shouldn't call you mom though, because you famously hate women.
It's true.
And you'd probably hate to be compared to one who would fill you with rage.
Oh, I can't reach that guy.
But don't worry about him, just run away, dude.
He's gonna shoot me.
Use your fucking dodge roll button. See, the problem is that, like, as soon as he shoots you, you, like, do something else that you can't dodge. When actually they're not that hard to dodge. You can see the bolts moving at you. Go to the, east. Oh, no, maybe you don't. Maybe you go down here. I actually don't remember. You need to keep going down, and you need to just, like, keep on keeping on, as they say. And don't forget to keep on keeping a little dirt under your pillow for the dirt man.
Keep on trucking. Okay, where? There we go.
This is amazing.
It is quite a maze.
Hashtag amazeballs.
Am I supposed to go there?
Do you remember when amazeballs was a word that people used?
Yeah.
Those were dark times. Those were really dark times, to be honest with you.
Ah, chest.
You're the chest around.
Monies.
Nothing's gonna ever chest you down. Don't laugh at me.
Is there anything here? Is this a dead end?
You know, if you're running into it...
something. Ah, something!
Shortcut?
Is it a shortcut?
If it's a shortcut, I'm gonna come.
It might be. It might be a shortcut.
I'm gonna come and piss and shit all at the same time.
So if I save here, will I be able to take that shortcut down?
Yes.
Awesome.
Just make sure every time you go down there, you send it back up again.
Okay. I get back down, and I get up again. How do I send it up?
By pressing the button and then rolling off.
I didn't do it.
Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe it goes up automatically. That's fair. I'm used to the Dark Souls method of having to send the lift back up.
That's fair. Well, let's just leave it down and see what happens.
Oh, I can just imagine the snipers watching you from afar, just being like, "What the fuck is he doing?" Like, jeez.
All the
you
Michaels.
tried to go that way and it didn't go. I love the Michaels. I love them so much. I want to give them a little smooch. You know, on their little forehead.
I used to have a boss named Michael when I worked.
And you did not want to give him a smooch.
No, I did not want to give him a smooch. He was a very awkward man. He often went by Mikey, and I worked with him at GameStop when I worked at GameStop back in the day. And GameStop, the thing I remember the most about him is that he would always refer to things as monkeys. So, like, for example, he'd like, so one of the things that you have to do at GameStop, right? Because like when you go to GameStop, like you see all the games on the shelves, but like the actual cases are like empty, right? Like we don't put the actual discs on the shelves.
Yeah.
So it's just the empty cases, right? So like we would have like a pile of cases that needed to like go back on the shelf or whatever. And so he'd be like, all right, go put these monkeys back up on that shelf over there. And he'd like refer to everything as monkeys. And it was like the funniest thing. Okay, anyway.
You're driving me insane. If you don't walk into that building right now, I'm gonna
Listen, there might be a secret or some sort of hidden thing somewhere.
They're like showing you this great big wide shot, like, wow, look at it.
Look at this like direct line to this entrance that we're telling you to go into. And I'm over here being like, what's over here?
You're the worst person I've ever met.
All right, here we go. Question mark. Are these Michaels sleeping?
Sleepy Michaels. No, they got their asses blasted.
Oh, they're blasted Michaels.
They're like you're about to enter probably the darkest location in the entire game. It's real gnarly, to be honest.
Is this the boss? Are we at the boss?
No, you've got a little stretch of stuff to get through before you have to deal with the boss, but you know.
Okay.
You'll get there, and he's fun. I do really like the boss of this area, actually. But it's, he's just a little gnarly. And you
Oh,
gotta
we're
go to
going
an elevator.
down.
This is the area that of the game that I describe as the oh shit area, and you'll understand what I mean when you get to it, because it's kind of, it's revelatory, should we say. You start to learn some things about the world of the game that maybe you don't.
I really wish this wasn't lagging right now, because it would be very...
Yeah, I mean, when you're...
It's so much cooler if it wasn't laggy.
I mean, if you're not ruining the vistas by scurrying around into every corner of the overworld map, then the game will ruin it for you by lagging. Yay!
Inside the ziggurat.
We've all been there, am I right? What are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Listen. You never know what's around a corner. I found so many chests this stream.
But why did you go that way when you could have... You went all the way back around again to go down when you... You're literally gonna... I'm gonna piss blood.
I honestly, it's very hard for me to see, like, the levels.
I'm gonna piss blood. And it'll be your fault. Live on stream. You are doing this to me on purpose. I refuse to believe that you're doing this organically. You're doing this specifically to piss me off. What are you doing? Fucking Christ. You're like a fucking pigeon.
I'm like when you try to take a cat out on a walk.
Who takes a cat for a walk? What?
It's
what
a thing. It's a thing. People take cats out for walks.
Who the fuck?
But it's like this. They like never go in a linear direction. They like always kind of like fuck around and like go in different directions and like wander around and sit down at random times. And it's like, okay, I guess we're doing this now.
Show me these alleged people who take
I
cats
will.
walks.
I will. I'll show you pictures.
So I can line them up one by one and spark them out. Fucking weirdos taking their cat for a walk.
It's honestly so much better than people who do outdoor cats.
I am growing to loathe you more by the second.
I'm going back. Hold on.
You know that these platforms are symmetrical, right? So you can...
What the fuck is this?
What are you doing? Oh,
I'm exploring, bro! I wouldn't have seen this if I didn't come back!
Okay, that's fair. That is a save point.
Fuck you!
That is a save point. Now you've saved.
Now you see the method to my madness.
It's just that, like, you chose to do it in such a weird order. Like, you went all the way to the end of here, and then went back again. Oh, it's a bunch of shooty gyms.
The gyms.
A bunch of shooty Shannons.
The Shannons. Ah.
They're, like, actually the worst. You can whip them now, by the way.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm just gonna die. I just saved.
This is embarrassing.
There's so many of them. They're all like freaking flying around. And
Why did they do this?
I forgot I could whip. See, aren't you so glad I went back and I saved? Aren't you so glad that I took the time to fuck around?
Aren't you so glad that I'm your friend?
Thank you for being a friend. I'm getting demolished.
I can see that.
Okay, it's fine. You know what this area kind of reminds me of? And I can't really... It's not the same. It's obviously very different. But it reminds me of... You know, in Steven Universe, they have, like, the warp portals?
Yes.
It reminds me of, like, that episode when Steven's, like, inside the warp area. You know, like when he sees like Peridot's balls.
Peridot flashes him.
When Peridot flashes him her balls.
Shows off her enormous futa balls.
Do you see it? Do you get what I'm saying? Am I just crazy or?
I think that it looks absolutely nothing like that. And I think if you saw it again, you would be like, yeah, no, it really doesn't look like that.
Okay, maybe it doesn't look like it, but the vibes are there.
I don't know that they are.
Because it's got like all these like crossing pathways and like shit floating around. It's fine.
You could have gone up that way to get the chest. There's a chest there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, go back. Your eyes are terrible and they concern me. Look
Oh,
up.
there we go.
Yeah, I'm exploring. I'm exploring.
Shut up. For some
Fucking
reason,
yeah.
like, I don't know, certain things are just like hard for me to see, I think.
I need to blow my nose. It's been driving me crazy.
I don't know if it's like just because I have it on low resolution or... Like, now I don't even know where I am. How did I get here? Why am I stuck? Where am I? Where?
What are you doing?
There we go. Okay, I got stuck and I got lost. It's fine.
I've never had the problems that you have trying to navigate the isometric perspective of this game, and I've never ever seen anyone else have these problems. And it worries me.
Oh god, oh god!
And don't forget that you have a shield.
Ah!
Don't forget that you do have a shield.
I forgot I had a shield.
And I think your shield would come in very handy around here.
Ah!
And I think you should maybe use your whip as well to get close to them very quickly. Oh, nice. Making them shoot each other. Based. Give it a little whip. Give it a little poke.
Ah! Okay, shield.
You're getting your ass beat, dude.
I know, I know.
Getting your ass beat and I'm concerned.
Ah! I forgot to... Okay. Ah!
Oh my god. You're out of healing potions as well.
I know.
You are
I'm dead.
slightly boned.
Ah!
Okay, it's going on the camera.
Okay, shield, whip, and get away from them when they are about to explode. Those are the three things I need to remember.
Shield, whip, give them a little poke. You haven't even seen the worst enemies of this area yet.
Great.
Those things are going to fuck you sideways because they're so annoying. They're so fucking miserable. I guess a small tip I would give for these things is like try to channel them into a single area so you can like wipe out as many of them with a single cycle of swings.
Yeah.
That would be my recommendation. What are these things called? Fairies?
They're fairies, yeah. Okay.
Get the magic juice. Get the delicious, nourishing gaming juice. Not come. Yeah. Get his ass. I've always wondered what the leitmotif is with the tuning forks. Like why they chose to make it like a tuning fork specifically. Because that's like such a specific design choice.
Yeah.
I always wonder what that's all about. I feel like it's got to be something. Give them a poke.
Oh, I'm getting some lag.
Poke. Your computer is suffering. Your computer is suffering. It's suffering for your sins.
It really is.
You got a heal.
I know.
Like yesterday. Okay, you've almost done it. It's good to know that you can like whip through the bolts though. Like you don't seem to take damage when you're traversing.
Yeah.
So traversing seems to actually give you iframes, which is interesting.
Interesting. Oh my god, my lag is killing me. Okay.
Isn't that a line from a Britney Spears song?
This fucking lag is killing me. And now my frames are dropping. Na, 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 na. I couldn't think of another line.
It's okay. You're forgiven.
Listen.
It was a gallant effort, all right? What do you want me to say?
Is this a guy? Am I supposed to kill you?
No, it's a button.
Oh, it's a shortcut. Excellent.
Another button to button.
Excellent.
Who remembers the white stripes? Damn, that's a deep cut.
What?
The white stripes. Do you remember the white stripes?
No.
Another button to button.
I don't know what that is.
Damn, I gotta introduce you to the white stripes. I kind of liked the white stripes when I was a kid.
Oh. They're a band?
They were like a big thing. Yeah, they were a duo. A pair of siblings.
That's cool.
Jack White and Meg White. And, you know, I liked them. There is a documentary.
What are you doing?
About rock music.
Oh, you're a bad guy.
There's a documentary about rock music called It Might Get Loud. And it opens with a really cool sequence of Jack White building a guitar out of scrap. And I always thought that was so cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Like he builds a slide guitar out of like a plank of wood. It's so cool. Also, have you considered dodging its attacks instead of not doing that?
It took me like way too long to like even recognize what was happening.
I am concerned for you, and I think you should seek medical help, to be honest. That's my assessment. These things are like way up on your chuff today.
They're really like all up in my asshole, and it's really
like,
not appreciated.
They're like trying to eat your grundle.
Get off my dick, you fuckers!
You fuckers!
Okay,
And also, you can probably just go past turrets if you're able, because they're not going to follow you.
That's true.
They're like the one enemy in the game that is really guaranteed not to follow you.
That is true. Okay, well, I'm here. We got the shortcut, so...
I always thought that follower was like a fun, kind of humorous piece of language that we use to describe social media followers. Like
yeah.
Because it's like every time I get a notification on Instagram, it's like, oh, so-and-so is following you. It's like I'm looking behind me like, oh my god, can they see me?
Oh, there's a guy inside! What the fuck?
I have bad news, there's a guy in there. You are like making no attempt to dodge this.
No, I know. I was like literally just railing him. I was like not thinking. It took me by surprise. It took me by surprise that there was a guy inside the guy, and I wasn't ready for that.
I don't remember that lyric from I heard it through the grapevine. I love that song. National Accident Helpline. I heard it through the grapevine. Is that Marvin Gaye?
Maybe?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Song by Marvin Gaye, but it may have been written by the Creedence
Oh my god.
Clearwater Revival. Yes, it was. It was originally recorded by Creedence Clearwater Revival, but it was popularized by Marvin Gaye, who wasn't even gay.
Wow.
Did you die again?
No.
Remember to actually dodge the attacks this time instead of not dodging them. Have you noticed how these bots are like the same bots as the ones that the librarian had?
Oh.
So he found them and he reprogrammed them. Isn't that cool? He found them and he made them domestic.
I shot him. He's dead. Yay. Okay. Onward.
I really want for you to get to the bit before this stream is over.
The bit? Is it the boss?
No, there's just like there's a moment of realization that I want you to get to, because it's really like you see it and you go like, oh no. It's a real Soylent Green is people kind of moment.
Okay.
Soylent Green is made out of people.
Ooh.
Soylent Green is people. Do you know what Soylent Green is, or am I just like?
No, I've not watched that film, but I watched a lot of movies, or I watched at least a handful of movies from that era. As part of a film class that I was in.
So you're familiar with it through osmosis?
Yeah, yeah.
Or Osmosis Jones. Who the fuck remembers Osmosis Jones in the year of our Lord?
Osmosis Jones was great.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Okay. This is like a fucking maze. It's like confusing me.
It isn't like a maze. It is a maze. This just is a maze. I guess it's pretty amazing.
Wow. Time to execute you.
You can't. I'm too powerful. If you strike me down now, I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine.
There we go. I figured it out. There better have not been some, like, secrets around there.
Here comes Sandy Dandy.
Oh, this is spooky. What the heck is going on here?
Oh, are you getting to the bit?
Maybe?
I feel like it's nigh. I feel like it's coming.
There's like a weird, like, liquid. Interesting.
It won't be long. It won't be long. You're getting there.
I'm like nervous. What the fuck?
Are you there?
What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh, yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay. It's like turning around.
Keep going.
What the fuck does this mean? Okay, hold on. I have to think for a second.
You don't need to think at all, trust me. You just gotta move on. Because this is not the last time you're gonna see one of these.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to turn around so I can see, like, the front of it. It seems alive?
Yep. That's because it is alive.
Ugh.
And it gets worse. Seriously though, get out of this room.
Okay,
There's
okay. It's being creepy. Okay.
Magical It kind of is a skeleton of energy, but it is a living being, and you'll notice it does have a fox's head.
Yeah, that's what I was noticing. I was like, okay.
I think if you stand on that square, it's like it's an elevator. Maybe it isn't. Maybe? Pretty sure there's an elevator around here. Elevator.
How do I activate?
Oh,
there we go. Going down. This is so spooky. What the hell?
Oh yeah, you're going down now. This
is shoot! Like, there's more of them.
Yeah, this is literally one of my favorite sequences in the game.
Oh my god!
Because it raises so many questions about the world you're in and just like the nature of it.
That's unsettling. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting spooky.
Yeah, you could say that.
It's getting spoopy. I don't like these sounds.
I love how your instinct is just like belligerently walk into a wall in the opposite direction to the direction that you're clearly meant to go in.
That's like my... Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay. Oh no! They look upset! Oh, I don't like that! That one looked okay. I mean, he looked kind of neutral. One of them looked like he was like screaming though as he was getting like trapped in there. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so these obelisks have guys... Okay, see, that guy looks sad. That guy looks very upset as he's getting trapped in there. I don't like that. So I'm praying to these, like, skeleton guys this whole time?
Yep.
Wow. That's upsetting.
It is.
Is it purgatory, magical ass in the chat? It kind of feels like that.
I have my own interpretation of what all of this means, but I think it's kept vague for a reason.
Yeah. Also, why do these save points look different in this area than they have throughout the entire game? That's my other question.
You're asking questions that I cannot answer.
No. I'm not expecting you to answer. I'm asking them kind of just like out loud.
But which are nonetheless very good questions to ask. I just don't have the capacity to answer them.
Yeah. Yeah, the energy skeletons become the obelisks, apparently. And the Michaels here are sleeping. The Michaels are sleeping.
Michael!
Michael, wake up!
Yeah. That's right, Magical.
What is going on there?
You are getting very, very close to the most annoying enemies in the game.
Great. Oh, fuck! I think I saw one.
Yeah.
Oh god, they're on me! They're on my ass!
They are really annoying, and you're about to find out why very, very soon. Because even though you have the mask on, they can
they're taking my health. Oh my god, and they're making babes. They're making babies.
They're like literally giving birth right in front of you. It's the miracle of life.
Why are there fucking 3 layers of them like a Russian doll? I thought I died and I didn't die yet, and then I died.
Yeah, worst Matryoshka doll.
Jesus Christ! Wait, how are you even supposed to fight them?
Just keep attacking them and hope they don't hit you.
Wow. Okay, great.
They're challenging. They're challenging. But you'll notice they look a lot like the weird, gross foxes. It's like, were they fused somehow? Who knows? Yeah, just keep hitting. Keep hitting. They get easier to hit the less of them there are. Don't let them accumulate. These are enemies that you really don't want to run away from because you'll just accumulate more than you can run away from, and it's hell. So, yeah, they kind of force your hand a little. Here comes Sandy Dandy. This is just like, maybe this is the gamer juice. Do you think this is the gaming juice?
Maybe.
Upon which you set up the nourishing, warm...
Ah!
Nourishing, warm gaming juice?
Oh, I got a potion.
Oh, nice. How many potions do you have now? 5?
5.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's what we in the industry would call ejaculatory. That's a sentence that I said. Can't take that back.
Okay. Why did you not wake up before, you bingus?
Honestly, it's gotta be laziness, right?
True. Seriously. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine.
Here comes Andy Pandy. Does anyone remember pajamas? Pajamas?
Oh god.
Bananas in pajamas?
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
No.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Like I said.
I know what you said. I know what you said.
Keeping them on a single platform so that you can like, get them sort of bunched together is a good idea.
Yeah.
Just keep on hitting and don't look back.
God damn it. I was not paying attention. I should have used my health.
These Michaels coming after you, man.
I know.
There's too many Michaels.
Oh god. Oh god, there's so many of them. I'm gonna die. I literally, there's like 5 of them on me.
Like I said, you gotta not accumulate them.
I know, yeah. Okay.
The accumulation of boys.
It's never a good sign when boys accumulate.
You never want to accumulate too many boys. You know, it's that many boys. You're asking for trouble. Do you remember what I said about accumulating boys?
Listen, they all 3 come out at the same time. I don't know what to tell you.
They don't. You should wait for the other 2 to come out earlier instead of rushing ahead. And I know it's annoying, but you will eventually make it through this area. This area, thankfully, is not that long.
God damn it.
It is hard, though. This area is harder than the library and the frog domain.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take out the turrets. I keep trying to shortcut it and not kill the turrets, but I think I have to.
Kill the 2 jumping jimmies first. Let them spawn. Take them out.
Okay, there's one.
Yeah. Because you can stun them with a hit. So they're actually not that hard to stun lock. They're actually very easy to stun lock. Here comes Andy Pandy. Why do I keep singing that?
I don't know.
I think there was a show when I was a kid, Andy Pandy. Andy Pandy television series. Oh wow, that's creepy. Andy Pandy is a British children's television series that aired on the BBC in 1950. A series of 26 filmed programs was shown until 1970 when a new series of 13 episodes was made. What the fuck is English television, man? Why was I watching a show from the 70s back when I was a kid? Then again, you guys had Mr. Rogers, but I feel like Mr. Rogers is probably more substantive than Andy Pandy.
Probably.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that Mr. Rogers probably had more to say that was of substance. I really don't feel like you need to fight them. I think you can move on. I don't think they're gonna...
But the thing is...
You're gonna be out of their range by the time you're in that next area.
Yeah, but then I have to come back down this way to not spawn all the spiders at the same time.
It's up to you. What would Andy Pandy do? That's what you need to ask yourself.
Ouch. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see.
You can do it. Oh yeah, that's another thing, like the blinding effect when they hit you.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you. Just keep hitting.
God damn it.
When they go in for that attack.
Okay. Okay, we survived.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We survived. I don't have any potions left.
You should have changed that stupid lock. Should have thrown away the key. If you'd somehow known that he'd be back to bother me. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're not welcome.
Oh god.
Anymore.
Oh my god. I really don't know how to get through those guys.
They're difficult.
They're tough. Yeah. Yeah, the blinding effect, I agree, magical. It's really makes it hard.
This area is the hardest area in the game without a doubt.
Okay.
Yeah. Not the hardest boss in the game, but the hardest area.
Yeah.
And it's pretty late game as well. Well, I say late game. There's a whole chunk of stuff. It's late game in terms of the combat heavy areas, because after you defeat this boss, you've got one more boss, who I will encourage you to fight, and it's going to be tough. But the majority of the game after this point is puzzles rather than combat.
Well, I am looking forward to that.
And I'm looking forward to the sweet embrace of death.
Oh god.
What?
I just hate these turrets.
I still think you should try running past them and not bringing the spiders back here.
We'll try. Okay, we'll try.
I don't think there's any real reason to bring the spiders back here. I don't think it serves you much purpose, and all it's doing is eating up your time.
Oh my god. Well, now I'm just getting hit. Let me just die. Let me just die. Let me just die.
You've got 5 potions, dude. What are you doing?
No, but I need the potions. I need the potions for when I'm in the thick of it.
This is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
I killed that first spider without taking any damage.
Well, that's good.
So we're getting we're getting better. We're improving. Okay. Come on out.
Good news. You've died almost 20 times.
Yay.
In this stream alone.
God damn it. Okay. Okay.
You can do this.
We took some damage there, but that's okay.
And then just ignore those dang...
We'll ignore the dang Daniels.
Damn, Daniel. Yeah, get these guys, take them out. That was a good dodge. That was a good dodge. Combo. Try to keep them to this square. Try not to go across the bridge.
Yeah.
Summon the other. Give him a little pokey doke.
Okay, there we go.
Okie dokie.
These two down.
You can do this. I believe in you.
Okay, there's gonna be 3 that come out here. Where are you? Okay, there they are. Oh god.
You can do this. They're beatable. They might not seem like it, but they are.
Sorry.
And remember, you can stun them. The more you hit them, the more you stun them.
That was a good dodge. That was a bad dodge.
That was a bad dodge. You're right, but you getting the hang of it. You're getting the hang of it. You can do it. I believe at you.
I'm getting a bit of lag too, which is also not helping. Ooh, okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, boys.
Keep going.
Okay, I have no more potions left, so if another one comes out at me now, I'm fucked.
If another one comes out at you now, I personally would recommend that you just like bolt through and don't even fight him. I know I said don't do that before, but at this point, your chances of surviving are pretty low if another one attacks you. And I think you're getting close to the end of this area.
Okay.
And you will soon be able to just like heal at the next save point.
That would be wonderful.
Do that, you can just kind of blast through. What's it gonna be? Found so many blueberries today.
So many bluebies. Do I go past this? No?
What are you doing?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Literally stairs right there past the... Can't you go
right
past
there.
the...
Okay, I see it.
You worry me.
I'm
sometimes.
dumb. I'm a dumb...
Actually, there is a save point like right there.
Yeah,
so...
thank God. Woo! Progress! Alright.
You're getting close to the first boss. I don't know if we're going to have time to like fight him properly.
Oh no, the perspective's changing.
Oh, it's a mini boss.
I don't like that.
It's a mini boss. I got bad news, gang. It's a mini boss.
Oh god.
In fact, it's two of them.
Oh god.
Don't forget to actually dodge instead.
Oh
of doing
god, there's spiders on here too. I'm definitely dead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so fucked.
I have to go soon. So do you want to like park it here and we can sort of come back to it another time?
Yeah, that sounds good. Do we want to give it like one more attempt?
Yeah, give it one more attempt.
We'll give it one more attempt. Okay, so there's two square boys, and then there's like a bunch of spiders that pop up.
Two bonkly bingos and some jumpy gems.
And also, I think what will help in between like this attempt and when we try this again next time, I will clean my computer fans and see if that helps with the lag, because the lag is coming back when I'm in the thick of it. So that's definitely not gonna.
Yeah, you just got
make
your
it
entire
easy.
ass aided.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is probably a good place to wrap up. But this is awesome. I am super digging this whole area. Like, it's so, the world building is so cool, and I'm so curious what the deal is with the fucking skeletons and what's going on there. Yeah, the like freaking ghostly skeleton. So does that mean that these bad guys also have skeletons in them? They must, right? Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? This is so crazy.
I
Anyway,
don't know if they do. I think like you do destroy them and you don't see.
Oh, that's true. There's like a guy inside or like another robot inside, right? So like, yeah, maybe not.
You just hate it when there's a guy inside.
Don't you hate it when you fight a guy and then there's another guy inside and you have to fight that guy too? So like, annoying.
And then there's just like a guy inside. It's, like,
it's just like a guy. But yeah, no, I'm super digging this so far. We're making progress, at least, you know. It's not that we're just still stuck in the same area. Making progress slowly but surely. Yeah, I'll try to see if we can fix some of the lag issues before next stream. But yeah,
poor computer that is suffering.
My poor computer is hanging on by a thread, and I keep pushing it anyway. But yeah, this was awesome. This was so much fun. Thanks everyone for hanging out so far. Flores over on Twitch, Magical over on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat today. Super duper appreciate it. I don't have anything else to say. Have a lovely week, everyone. We'll try to be back next week for more Tunic. Tom, how close would you say we are to the end of the game?
That's kind of a difficult question to ask because it really depends on how quickly you...
Based off of how you've seen so far, how do you think we're gonna do?
See, that's the funny thing. Is like there is still a lot of content to cover, so yeah. I'm gonna say about halfway.
Wow. Okay, so we still have quite a bit to go.
Yeah, because you've got like at the end of this section you have the last of the main bosses who guard the keys, and then once you've unlocked all those keys, you will unlock a fourth boss, and that fourth boss, without giving away too much, will unlock an entire other section of the game. So you know how like every section of the game has like a whole dungeon area that you go through and then a boss at the end of it?
Yeah.
There's a whole nother one of those.
Okay.
But then on top of that, if you actually want to beat the game, so it really depends. Like you could go through all of that.
Right.
And then fight the final boss and win. And if you did that, then I'd say you were like 3/4 of the way through.
Okay.
I don't think you want to do that because that won't get you the ending of the game. It'll get you an ending. It won't get you the ending.
No, we gotta go for the true ending. We gotta go for it.
The only way to get the ending is to collect all of the pages, right? And the only way to collect all of the pages is to solve a bunch of puzzles.
We're doing it. I'm committed. We're gonna do it.
Including one big door puzzle, and like how long it takes you to solve that door puzzle, I don't know.
Well, hopefully it won't be embarrassing how long it takes me to solve it.
You haven't used any of your 3 hints.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't used my 3 hints, but you've kind of given me like little nudges and hints here and there. So
I have, yeah, because it was painful for me to watch you. Like,
hey, I figured out the D-pad thing on my own. Yeah, and I figured
on your own.
Semi on my own, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, anyway, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll let Tom go for the evening, and yeah, thank you all again for hanging out. I had such a great time. We'll be back next week, hopefully. And until then, stay safe and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.